Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning, 5:30. There's Bruno. I'm Mike. And there will not be Winston in this video today due to the fact that he had his non-reproductive surgery done. So he's a little sore. He had that done on Thursday. Huh, buddy? So you don't get your buddy to play with because he's got to take it easy, huh? Yeah. So we're not trying to excite him up too much, are we? But hey, guys, I did pick up a few things, so this is going to be kind of like a small little tool haul. Some new, some old. I'll get you in the stand and we'll get started with what we got, huh? Shall we show them what we picked up? Okay. Huh? Okay, we're back. The first new item, we'll do the new to the old. Always keep the best for last, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, got this Fortress air compressor. The one that I have has only got like a 2-gallon tank. This one has 6. It only puts out about 110 psi. This one does 175. The old one is an old Craftsman, tiny little one. It got me by, but when it come to help filling up tires or something like that, you always had to kind of keep it running, and it's getting old. I've had that now for 9 years, and it's an oilless one. Starting to make some kind of weird noises and stuff like that, so maybe we'll tear that apart and see what's going on with that. And next future video, you can pick those up at Harbor Freight. Say what you will, but if you're a DIYer or weekend mechanic or whatever, a lot of the stuff that they have, you can do very well with. The next item that I got was this DeWalt reciprocating saw battery pack, because that's kind of what I went up to now. One thing neat about this is you can put the blade in 4 different positions. It's got kind of, instead of just having the one slot that goes in, it's got kind of a cross slot, and you can lock it in at, well, let's orientate it at noon, 3, 6, and 9. So I figured that would be a little more convenient. It's a little bit more powerful. It is DeWalt, and I know they make them elsewhere. However, from what I had before was the old Sears Craftsman. Let's see if I can dig it out there. Yeah. Was the old Sears Craftsman. C3 series reciprocating saw. Yeah. I had the drills, circ saw, the flashlight. I had like the whole kit that came with. It's a 19.2 volt system, similar to the DeWalt where it's 20. However, in both drills, I ended up burning up the motors in them. And I have a feeling that this one in here has the same style motor for what it's done. I mean, this thing's held up fairly well. But now all I have is that and the circ saw and a little flashlight. And 2 of the 3 batteries I have, they don't even hold a charge anymore. But I've had these 11 to 12 years. So I think I got my money's worth out of them. So, will that that back up in there. Well, this 4-position blade style be detrimental in the future? I don't know. But we will find out. It is brand new. Ace Hardware has this on sale till December 2nd. If you have their Ace Rewards card, which I do, it drops this from $139 to $99. So, ladies, if you're looking for gifts for your husband or whatever, get the Ace Rewards card and see what they've got. They had a lot of stuff. But I've been looking at this for a couple of years now, or a year or two now, and I finally got it when the price came down. Okay, now I got you over here to my lift table. Quick scan, peekaboo, peekaboo, and we'll go through what I got there. Again at Harbor Freight, I got another one of these, let's get you back a little bit. This one's a little bigger. One of these liquid transfer battery operated pumps. Funny thing is I got one identical to this, and I bought that at Orscheln's and paid $27 for it. I got the same thing at Harbor Freight for $12. That one's been beat up. The old one's been kind of beat up, so I got a new one at that price. And it's great for hauling, transferring the kerosene out of the tank and putting it into heater, because if you guys have any of those torpedo style heaters like I do, trying to pour kerosene in the little clearance area, even with a funnel, and 5 gallons of kerosene isn't light, some spillage may occur. So I picked that up for $12. Excuse me, for $24. Oh, let me see. I got my receipt over here. Hi, Boobies. Okay, what was this here? Okay. Oh, I didn't give you the price on that air compressor. I paid $159.99 for that. Battery transfer pump was $12.99. I got this shallow metric impact drive set for $25. I have a deep well set. However, it gets kind of awkward. I mean, the long one is the long sockets. Yeah. These were Pittsburgh. It is getting kind of faint on the laser etching, so I just took a silver Sharpie and kind of marked what they were. But yeah, this one's the most common one because all the lug nuts on the vehicles that we have are 19. And I mean, it's held up fairly well. I mean, I've had this set for quite a while too. And this is Pittsburgh. And I put it on a 1/2-inch drive DeWalt impact gun. And yeah, that tool there has got some snot. So I picked up a Quinn. The Quinn Shortwell. And 1/2-inch drive. Still got some oil in there, which is for shipping, which is great. You just kind of give it a little spin, and one thing about this is that they do have the laser etching, and they are stamped. So, and it goes from 10 all the way up to 27, but there's no skips goes from 10 to 19 with no skips. Then you got 21, 22, and 27. So I thought that was kind of, for $25, I think, and it comes in a pretty decent case. So yeah, I don't think I did too bad for $25 on that. So I picked that up. Next thing I picked up at Harbor Freight was some of these longer style brushes. I've seen guys cut the handles off of them and use them in their drill press or in a drill. So for as cheap as these are, I think I could probably go ahead and hack them up and then get another set that are like this. They call them a tube brush set, but I think a lot of these guys use this for like gun cleaning and stuff like that if they got a certain bore. But there's some brass and steel brushes in there. Then set that off to the side. Get you over here a little closer for the smaller stuff and the older stuff. So, all right, I picked up. There's an antique show last Saturday in Iowa City. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll go check it out. And I found some really neat stuff. This old book on model railroads. My father-in-law gave me all his trains and train track and all his train sets. I was thinking about putting that in the spare bedroom in the basement. Oh yeah, buddy, what's up? Hi. Yeah, I know. And it's kind of neat. It's got information on how to wire it up, old stuff. And it even had a couple of, train layouts and stuff like that. So I'll get a few ideas on how I want to lay it out. Here's another one, a couple of other ones. So yeah, I figure I'll pick that up for $1 at the antique sale. Okay, what else did I pick up at the antique sale? Oh yeah, got 4 more items from the antique sale. I picked up a magnetic tray with the John Deere logo. I know John Deere's kind of in trouble right now, but my mom worked for John Deere, and so kind of loyal to them a little bit as far as some stuff. They had a $15 price tag on it. The day I went, everything was half off. So at this booth, so I picked this up for $7, and I don't even think it's been out of the box. It's still taped up, but yep. Oh, John Deere store, they wanted $10 for it way back when. They don't even have a John Deere store anymore. Yeah, it's still taped up. But I figure clean that up and use that. Is it a collector's item? I doubt it. I'm not too sure. But I picked that up for $7, another bigger magnetic tray. Pardon me. I've been wanting to get one of these for the longest time, but people have been getting ridiculous on their prices. But I picked up a advertisement ashtray with the round rubber tire on it. This one has Kelly tires. The Goodyear and the Firestone ones, they want super big bunches of money for. I did end up paying like $20 for this. Is it too much? It was the cheapest one I could find that still had, the advertisement to it. So I think they're kind of neat. I always liked them. I always thought they were cool. I want to try and find one of those like Lucas Oil gear things that you turn at the counter. Then I also found, and this is like my favorite so far, a Stanley number 68 folding ruler. It still has the metal pins in the ends of it here. It's still in relatively good shape. However, the brass is really gooey and gummy. I don't know if I can get you in there to see that. Yeah. So it makes folding quite stiff. However, I'll show you here. Go through here and show you. Look at how clean that is. Every one that I saw besides this one up there was so black you couldn't even read the numbers. And then the other side's just as clean. See if I can get that to focus. So just cleaning up the tarnish and the brass. Get some of that varnish off. It does look like the edges need to be cleaned up a little bit. But Scoutcrafter did a nice, neat little thing on making a little Bon-Ami or whatever and make a slurry and kind of scrub and wipe. I'm going to see what my tub of towels will do for just the edges and leave the rest of it alone. But yeah, this I paid, and I think a mistake might have been made on this gentleman's part because, boy, that is stiff. See, you can see all the gunge in there. I got it home. He said $7. Like, I thought maybe there might have been a mistake. You can faintly see where he had 45 on there. And I don't know if he looked at that. Well, I paid $7. I said, "Are you sure?" It's like, "Yep." I said, "Okay." So that is very faint on there, so maybe he thought he saw 15. But I thought I saw 45. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's been written over, maybe. I'm not sure. But it went to a good home, so whee, that's my favorite. At my favorite resale shop, I picked up a couple of 7 1/4 inch saw blades for the table saw that we did a cleanup on. And this one's like a hollow ground for like plywood, maybe even softer woods. And then this one's a 16 tooth. The other one that's on there now is a 24. Maybe this is a little too aggressive. I paid $3 for both of those. Then for 25 cents a piece, I picked up a couple of these like screen door springs, closers for the house, just in case. There's 4 screen doors, so I have a feeling that eventually I'll be replacing one of those. Next I got a Strap wrench set. It's from Tool Shop. It's just, low budget. But just in case I have to get something around that I can't quite get, I figured for $5, it still hasn't even been out of the clamshell yet. So I have a feeling that the rubber's probably still in pretty good shape. So they haven't even been used yet. So for $5 there. And then last thing that I found was one of these, a rotosplit. Now, from what I understand, these are there's like a little saw blade in the end of that right there. Everything works pretty good. You feed your Romex or maybe even your conduit stuff down there, and you kind of tighten it down, give it a squeeze, the saw blade comes out, and you can strip it. So I paid $5 for him. Thought it was kind of a neat little tool. Will I use it? Probably not. I don't know. But I thought it was unique enough to where it's like, oh, okay. It's made in USA. It's supposed to have some blade storage in the handle, but there's no new blades in it. So that's what I have found. That's what I've acquired. I do have a wrench set from Tecton coming, and that should show up today. Today we also got my wife's last craft fair show to do this morning and early this afternoon for the year. Holidays are coming up, and yes, there is a lot of Christmas stuff out. I don't know about you guys, but it always was, Halloween, Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Not Halloween straight into Christmas. But yeah, that's as far as I'm going to rant on that. We all have our opinions, and a lot of them are the same general opinion. So with that, let's go see what Bruno's been up to. He's just been kind of walking around and checking things out. I'll get you out of the stand here, and maybe we'll go check on Winston too. Hey, buddy. Hey, say we go check in on Winston? Huh? Well, let's go. Let's go see what he's up to. See, there's our little surgery boy. Yeah. No, you gotta get down. You gotta get down. Come on, get down. No, you gotta stay down. Yeah, I know. No, you gotta stay down. Come on. You can't get all excited and all goofy boys. Yes, I know. It sucks being in your little playpen, but this keeps you from running around the house, and his leg is even still shaved. So from Winston and Bruno, you guys are such hams. Yeah. And for me, Mike, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and keep on tinkering.